it sure is pretty up here.
As I jet 646, we have Eglin and Dust inside.
Jetlink 646, clear bridge approach into the pit.
Guys, I want to tell you about the wonderful world of vaping at altitude. We're at about 6,500 or 6,500 feet right now, direct to a destination unknown, and we're vaping on the 200 watt Relo. Let's see, RX 200S. That's what I've been on for about a month or so. On top of the Relo, we have a TFV4 tank with the triple coil. I've been using the triple coil over the quad lately. I don't know why. No reason really. But I like how it vapes because I can still push about 120 watts to it, which is what I was doing with the quad coil, and it works pretty nice. So I'm real happy with it. I just wanted to do a couple of tips while what I've learned over the last year or two when I've been vaping in the air, and share them with you. First of all, and really the most important thing of vaping a tank system at altitude is you've got to have some sort of pressure release in your tank. Otherwise you're going to run into some leakage, because as you go up, the pressure changes obviously. So if you've ever taken a bag of chips up in the sky with you, in an unpressurized cabin such as what we're in right now, the problem is you have expansion in the tank, and when there's expansion, that great pressure inside, the juice wants to get out. And the juice is trying to get out these your breather holes at the bottom, your air holes, and so you'll go up to 4,500 feet or so, and next thing you know, most of your juice is in your lap. And as you can see, this is where mine sits. Easy access, and nothing sucks worse than getting up in the sky and having no vape going on, because it's all in your lap. So your crotch is having all the fun because it's got all the juice. That's a terrible, terrible thing to happen. Anyway, here's what I do on the TFV4 tank. I just pop that open. That gives you your vent for that, and it sits in my lap just so. Once that I'm level at what I'm at now, about 6,600 right now, then I can go ahead and close it and vape away. And then I'll crack that open again, and on descent, because then there's going to be somewhat of a vacuum in a sense. I don't know that that's going to cause any dripping issues. I just do it anyway. If I'm
235, Pensacola now, 119.0.
119.0, 235. Let me change over real quick here. Pensacola Mall 235, 6,600 level.
Mall 235, Pensacola, Roger, altimeter 2982.
2982, 235. So anyway, that's the biggest thing. If you have a different tank system, the other option that you can do is turn this upside down and put it in your lap, because you're going to get all of your pressure that's still going to try to push out through your wicking and through those air holes, and which is fine because it's just going to kind of fizz and stuff like that through your wicking. It's going to come out your breather holes. It's going to be fine. You're not going to have a lap full. Excuse me. You're not going to have a lap full of juice in your pocket, in your lap. Again, a terrible thing to happen when you're at altitude and you want to enjoy a nice vape. It's a problem, you guys, and I'm here to fix it for you. Now, if you're in a commercial plane and you're vaping in the bathroom, do that at your own risk. I don't know the rules and regulations of that. I think every airline sets it on its own. And then whatever the FAA is doing with it these days, I haven't really looked into it. That's on you guys. But if you so happen to be in a private pressurized cabin, vape away. FAA has got nothing to say about it. Even though it's a pressurized cabin, I would still recommend
023, turn right,
doing the same thing, because open up your tank a bit or turn it upside down, because even though it's a pressurized cabin, as it's pressurizing, you're still going to have a great difference in pressure as it is when you're on the ground or when you're even at altitude. So, combat that by just doing what you got to do, because I'm telling you, you don't want to risk having that crap all over your lap. It sucks. Anyway, that's all I had. I really appreciate you tuning in to the video. Like, favorite, subscribe, and all that stuff. Share the video. That'd be awesome. And leave a comment below on any vaping experience you've had at altitude or even underwater. If you've been below altitude, below sea level, I don't know if you can vape while scuba diving. That'd be quite interesting. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. We'll see you next time.